Stoke Haunted.
Do you have what it takes to survive?
Good evening and welcome. You're all welcome to join us.
Hi, it's Matt. We're currently sat in the courtyard of Liz's farm, and I don't know if you'll hear in a minute, but the cows are really vocal tonight, and we're just waiting for Liz, and then we're going to half-foot it over to Alton Towers. Thoughts about tonight? I don't know. I feel a bit apprehensive, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because other people are nervous and apprehensive. I'm not sure. People have got dodgy stomachs today. I don't know whether that's to do with like they're excited about tonight or whatever. But it should be interesting. I know that spirits are close by, and they're making me aware. There's one of the cows that I should be cautious tonight, and as we always should. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, and to keep an eye on everybody else. I know that I'll be fine. I suppose that Andy is a bit apprehensive from last week after he got clouted in the face miscellaneously by we don't know what by, but his cheek's been swollen up all week, so let's hope he doesn't get set upon tonight by ghosties and ghoulies and everything else. But there we go, we're just about to go to Alton Towers now, as I said, so stay tuned. It should be interesting to see what happens.
Right, we're just getting ready to leave for Alton Towers, and the next time you see us we'll be there and give you some reports of what we find before we start, so stay tuned.
The left of this parking base. Hello, how are you home today?
Just trying to get some amusing footage.
Yeah,
Right, paranormal group all down there, but what we used to do
last time?
Yeah, last time I went
Seen
down,
it, did I?
last time I went down, went down there, but they had to wait until they let us in. But
Well, he said someone will be coming down for me, so I wonder if we can't go back down there then.
Yeah,
I ask you.
Go down there, you used to have to park on the spot.
Why didn't you say, Paddy?
I just told you, well,
Oh, don't blame me, I've got no
yeah,
Gone the wrong foofing way, haven't we?
I've gone the wrong chopping upping way, I've got no coordination.
Which way did you say, left or right?
Turn right. I got you, yeah?
I know you know.
You've got to Alton Towers, haven't you? Bother again.
There's the coppers.
Now you're forced.
Right,
shit.
wrong now.
I'm having a do. I'm having a do.
Carry on.
Well, all I know is wherever we've got to go.
Well, he says someone will be down to meet me, so I wonder if we have got to go down there then.
Yeah, but that'll probably meeting the people who are going on the investigation, because we've got kit. He says we can park right outside.
It's down there.
Paddy said last time he came.
Last time I came, every time I come down here, we waited outside till it closed. Went down and went down the doors. What we did,
Well, there seems to be some confusion about where to go.
Right, so if you go back down, just turn
I don't mean to be
left.
flippant, but it seems to be that somebody needs to tell somebody where
I'll be
to go.
going then.
So,
Because I want to go and find a horse.
Right, we've just arrived. We're at Alton Towers. We're just in the car park, and we spoke to security, and somebody's going to come fetch us now. So I'm feeling proper nervous now because it's years since I've been here. I was a teenager last time I came here. So and on the way down through Alton Village, actually, I had a really bad sharp pain to my head, just as Matt said. His energy changed.
yeah, I did, yeah.
So that's weird. So yeah, we're going to get our stuff together and get gone. So see you in a bit.
I feel quite energised by it, to be honest. I'm not sure why, so we'll just see what he produces. But it's got exciting all of a sudden. So stay tuned, guys.
Woohoo!
And then you know I'm going to go, would you? I'm going to go, would you?
And then I'll say behind you, yeah, I would.
You dirty pig. That's
Thank you.
disgusting.
Have a good night, sir.
Money changing hands. Paddy's got his butties there, priorities.
I've got
I
the salad.
remember right, the toilet's
I
fine.
like
I've got a
the
salad
wheels,
as well.
Laura. I do like the
They're
wheels.
really bad.
I can't be much good without them, would they?
Is that everyone now?
I do apologise for tearing off. Is that why you were flashing me?
Yeah, I'm just
Because
flashing
No, Andy
It was
was
only
flashing
because...
up.
Thank you for having the Stoke Haunted team in the pub, which is the wagon and horses. Would you like to introduce yourself to anybody that might be watching?
Well, I'm Stuart, I'm the landlord from the Wagon and Horses, and I've run this pub for about 7.5 years now.
Have you only been here for 7.5 years, or have you known the area and the pub before?
I've been a customer of the pub for about the last 35 years or so, moved into the area when I was 16.
Right. Do you know any of the history or anything of historical value that might benefit the team?
It was an old coaching house, and obviously when the photographs in the hall, the old photographs were on the internet. And I can remember it being converted 15 years ago from a stables to what it is now, the old 6-letting room.
So it was pretty recent then, that it was
Oh,
stables.
yeah.
Okay. Do you mind me asking what your personal stance is on the whole subject of paranormal?
I've always got a very open mind. I've seen lots of mediums, and some of it's come right, some of it hasn't. I've seen gypsies, and they've probably been more sort of like correct on predicting the future. And then you'll get these deja vu moments that come along. Yeah, that's right. Well, how did you know that? And, you know, so I'm very, very interested. You know, not suspicious. I'm interested.
So you're kind of waiting for the right thing to tip you right over to the front?
Completely, yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Still got an open mind. I think we'd call it an agnostic.
What do you think would get you to be a full believer? What sort
I've
of things?
seen in the building, you know, what I suspect was, you know, an image of some sort. A friend of mine the other night saw exactly the same. Other people have described it. So I'm probably strange things happening. Not long after we moved here, we moved in the May of 2006, and you see glasses fall off. You think, oh, we put them on badly. And there's one particular girl, Charlotte. And when she came on shift, it went ballistic. Not just fall off, they would fly across from the top shelf down into the bar area. So, and it got so bad that Charlotte left. You know, it was so active, it was unreal. Another member who is no longer with us, and I don't mean that in an employment sense, she found on the bottom of the stairs one day, and, oh, don't believe this, I don't believe this. And and she's described the same lady that some other customer had seen walking up the ramp mid-afternoon. He's still doing food, and he said, no, you know, why just I think it was a wise day, because this was part of a bigger estate, and there was this one that I woke up, and the room was like electric, nothing to do with this building, but you know, and that's, I think, the only other experience that I've ever had. But say it wasn't here, but I've never experienced that here. We hear noises in the night, you know, creaking floorboards, or the burglars coming in through the window again or something. But yeah, the rooms which are just across the way in the old cottage, customers have heard things being moved around in the middle of the night. There's been nobody in there. And there was one time that lovely stay here, but whoever was in room 6, they was underneath it, said, you know, thumping and banging all night. And sorry, you were the only people in there. I joke with people when they say, is it haunted? I say, of course it is, you know. But then see the reaction and say, no, it's just. And it was early hours in the morning, there was chit-chat, and all of a sudden the room went sort of funny and electric. And they never saw anything, but they couldn't wait to get upstairs.
Okay, my final thing is your premises. We've recently come to an agreement where Stoke Haunted are now your resident team.
That's correct.
Would you mind me asking you what's because you've had you've had people come in that are mediums and things before now. What made you select Stoke Haunted as the first resident?
Persuasion, really, I think. Powers on.
Very good. Finally, would you mind just looking down the lens for me and saying good evening, your name, and welcome to the Wagon and Horses?
Good evening and welcome to the Wagon and Horses.
Okay, thank you very much.
Is that okay?
Can I just ask you? I didn't want to.
No.
Is there anything or anybody upstairs?
No.
Right.
Where you see that, where it juts out, that's the gable end of the building.
Right.
That's my bedroom, straight
Right.
above us.
It's all right because we were both
That's a flat roof.
hearing things up there, and then Andy was actually picking it up.
I can pick it up directly where my microphone must be. I'm picking someone.
Well, that's my
bulky.
bedroom. I mean, you're
And
more
I
than welcome.
can, and we've sort of been looking
Yeah.
at it because we could all hear,
Yeah.
and it's up above.
Wasn't that? It's like someone's like.
It's like tapping.
My camera's having a real problem focusing on you.
Yeah, it's like tapping. It was almost like we could hear it coming.
No, I'm sorry. No, still issues.
That's why I thought I'd just check, 'cause if there's someone up there, we can rule it out. But
As far as I know, but the office is, if Mike and Carol will go upstairs, the office is
Sorry.
right end of the building.
yeah, no, it's literally.
No, that, right above you.
That's how I feel quite irritable and quite.
Yeah, well, this is the old part of the pub, that's the new part
Yeah.
of the pub, right? That was extended in the 50s with where the pool room is and the back of the pub. So it's all flat roof there and all the way around flat roof. It's not part of the pub. I can show you the picture in the whole so you know exactly.
Yeah,
what-
but on the receiving room part, we've had a good roast it.
Yeah.
I want to ask, how do you feel about the grounds? Because when I got here, we got out of the car and I was looking across, I saw the moon casting over the trees.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's nice. But I said to Andy, oh, it'd be good if we could get that shot sort of thing. And then all of a sudden,
And welcome to
Felt
tonight's
as though
investigation here at the
I
Rookery
was-
Wood in Crewe. This building that we're in now was originally built in 1997, however the land that it was built on has got a varied history, obviously that we've been notified of. This is our third visit here. The first time we came we had quite varying things happening. I think one of the most prominent ones which we discovered when we came together and swapped information was that Andy was outside and was obviously having a cigarette break, and he was out there with Claire. The rest of the group and myself were doing a séance, and I just happened to look ahead in the corridor and thought what I saw was a figure going into the wacky warehouse. At the same time, unbeknown to me, Andy had actually seen a figure walk through the entrance and turn into the wacky warehouse. So obviously, you know, that was quite good. I also started channeling monk-like music, which was quite serene, quite calming. And it was later verified by the landlord that monks from Croxton Abbey over in Stafforshire used to come here to the church and actually pray with the monks that were actually in the area, you know, a couple hundred years ago. So again, that was quite good to verify. On the second visit, Andy and the guys actually saw a black mist in the same area as we saw the figure the first time. So obviously we're going to try and set up some cameras tonight to try and replicate that, see if we can get actually anything on camera, because I think last time it was just actually in the blind spot where the two cameras were pointing. So obviously, you know, we're hoping for some activity tonight, and we will bring you our findings on the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. So keep watching and keep following.
Consider lighting this.
Ignore Matt.
Most people do.
Hi? Oh no, that doesn't make sense. Right, okay. Hello and welcome to tonight's investigation with Stoke Haunted at the Wagon and Horses here in Congleton. I forgot what I was saying then.
Car group in Scotland.
What?
Nothing, carry on.
Shut up,
Too
you.
cold.
Not a car coming from Scotland.
Hurry up, there's a brass monkey over there crying. Come on.
Sorry, shut up, you. Right, start again. It's because I've got an audience. Hello, and welcome to tonight's investigation on this cold autumn November night here in Congleton at the Waggin and Horses. From the information that we've received and photographs that we have also seen, it is believed that the building was built in... Oh, fuck, now I've got that the wrong way round. Fuck, shit, bollocks.
Built in foot.
Hello, you join the Stoke Haunted team here at the Waggin and Horses in Congleton. The building was built in 1899 and the cottage
Fucking noisy cunt.
Some people. Right. Take 5,000. Stop it, Andy. Right. Hello and welcome to tonight's investigation here at the Waggin and Horses in Congleton. You join the Stoke Haunted team.
Do you want me to?
Who was that?
He's been a fuckwit.
No, somebody's emptied some bottles at the back.
I'm trying
getting
to.
that now. You know, like almost like when people are grating on you and you feel like, shut the fuck up and just
I
do
feel very
one.
paranoid.
Leave me alone. I just feel really like you said, really irritable, as if I could pick a fight with me in shadow.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
And I didn't feel it down there, but I've come into that main building and picked up that male spirit there, and then come in to here.
Just I've heard 2 or 3 times now. You heard it once.
Yeah.
I've heard it 3 times. It's just here. There you go.
No, it's on the window, that is.
No, it's here.
Wasn't it on the window, wasn't it, Ruth?
Right here.
Is it a tap?
Listen, it's just gone again.
I think that's Matt walking.
No, it wasn't. It happened before Matt started.
That's upstairs.
We could ask him if there's anything upstairs. It's upstairs.
No, there's only landlord that goes upstairs because his missus is on
Andy.
holiday.
Where do you want his eyeline?
I've heard it 3 times now.
I don't mind. I mean,
It's very.
I don't want him looking straight at the camera. So if you
Probably
sit,
interfere with
Stop
you.
saying, it depends on where.
if you sit either there or here,
It'd be
then
worth
Might
it.
have gone Timmy or...
Yeah.
Right, so I wasn't sure if
Like,
what would
They're
look
trying
better.
to grab me to
Yeah.
use me out.
I've
Look
gone
better with
that,
that
I've
one
gone.
there.
It's literally moved up from there.
I haven't
Remember
got
that time
time. I've just got
do you remember that time
all
you
I've
did
got
automatic
is from the end of
writing?
that.
Do you feel exactly the same? Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to use you to communicate,
Okay, yeah.
but directly. There's no negotiation.
Yeah.
My name is Matthew. I'm watching Stoke Haunted at the Waggin and Horses Pub.
Start again for me.
Hi, I'm Amy and we're here at the Waggin and Horses and it's nearing 1:30 and we've come into the dining room and we have a very kind of dark feeling in a certain corner, and we've interviewed the landlord and he's told us about certain things that have been going on, so we're going to check out room 6. I think we're going to lock in camera in the dining room, and I just generally feel like it's a bit more. I think we're going to get some activity here. I think there's some things that are following us. There's some spirits. Like can't quite tell you much from that kind of side, but I do kind of feel it's a bit, something's watching me, something's on our back and something's definitely there. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that if we set some little traps up for it, it'll set them off for us. So keep watching.
We often get asked as a team why we feel the need to return to a venue on more than one occasion. I'm hoping that the footage from this current investigation at the old courthouse in Leek is the perfect example to explain away why we do what we do. From the moment that we walked in and did a walk around, it became abundantly clear that we needed to have another night of investigation on the property. The sheer scale and size of the place suggested that we wouldn't be able to complete our task in one night. We were there for 9.5 hours and we were only able to manage one floor. Although we managed to gain a little bit of evidence through technology while we were there on the first visit, nothing really prepared us for what we got on the second visit. We had plenty of noise phenomenon, we had the occasional light anomaly, and the whole atmosphere was completely different. We can only attribute this to the fact that building work had started on the structure on lower levels. Maybe that had some reasoning and some explanation towards why there was a sudden increase in activity. As with any venue, no two nights are the same, and no two locations are the same. No amount of forward planning prepares us for which path we might be led down on the night. But with more than one visit, we can focus on experiments that have proved useful and effective, which is exactly what we did on our second visit to the courthouse. I hope this goes a little way to explain why we do what we do. We don't return to venues just because it's convenient or because we have nothing on the books. We purposely schedule revisits. I hope that you continue to watch the footage and enjoy the results. Thank you very much.
Stoke Haunted.